Boom. Ejaculators, assemble. How's everybody doing? It is a powerful day. It's a Friday, baby. Some ejaculation is going to be going on tonight for some of you boys. How is everybody doing? It's Friday morning for most of you guys tuning in from the great USA. Friday night here in Tokyo. I have not been going out lately because I've been doing the show every night. 7 days a week, you can find me here, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome one, welcome all. Let us feast. That's right, baby. Winston Wolfe. Old reliable is here. Oh boy. Yeah, what a time to be alive, guys. How is everybody doing? Yeah, it is a great day. Had a wonderful day today in the land of the rising sun, Tokyo. I wonder if my stability, my connection is looking. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, it looks like nobody's in here yet. Everybody's waking up late on Friday. It says one person is in here. Now, one person must be Winston Wolfe, who is Johnny on the Spizzot. What up, fam? Wasted John. Oaktown's finest. What up, dude? Oaktown. Hope you're keeping your positivity going and positive mindset about the weight loss. Weight loss can be very frustrating. I understand it. But the only thing more frustrating than weight loss is continuing to live your life in a body that you fucking hate. So you just got to be a man the fuck up, deal with your problems. Handle it. You can do it. Let's get the Instagram stream set up here. Just made a Tinder and Bumble. Let's just say I matched up with a lot of dragons. SMH. Hey, slay 'em. Slay 'em, pimpin'. Honestly, yeah. You know, you got to pay your dues to the game, especially if you kind of let yourself go. It's just and it's good. It's good that you're out there, you get some matches, whatever. But one thing that's great, I recommend deleting your Tinder and Bumble often. And so you come back with the boost, right? Because Tinder and Bumble, the algorithm, you guys got to remember, none of these dating companies give a fuck about you, okay? The Tinder and Bumble, the algorithm is set up for you, okay? It is set up for you to give the company money, not for them to give you tons of sex for free. It's for you to give them money. So you got to reset often to make sure that you get that little cheater boost that they give you. They're like drug dealers, right? If you want to get somebody hooked and you're a drug dealer, right? You give them the uncut cocaine first, right? And then you get them real hooked. I'm like, oh shit, this cocaine's amazing. Then you come back every time and it's shittier and shittier quality. Same thing with fucking Tinder and Bumble. When you first join, they give you a boost in the algorithm, right? They intentionally expose you to more and more people, all right? And then therefore you get more matches and you're like, God damn, this service is amazing. And then, slowly pull your matches away. And then, they're like, oh, well, we got a way to solve that. All you need to do is buy Tinder Gold or Tinder Plus or, Bumble. Bumble's doing it now as well. So, I should make an IG. No, you don't need to make an IG. Just make sure you get quality pictures on the account. That's the real deal right there. But yeah, 12 people in the chat already. Looking good, man. Looking good. Let's just move this a little bit. All right. And let's just get this party started. If you guys want to call in, you got any questions, as you know, we are always doing call-ins at the beginning of the show. It seems to be the way things have been falling into place. The number to call in is 657-383-1318. How did your Valentine's Day go? Didn't you guys get any desperate chicks or anything? How did that go? Let me know. Let me know what it do. All right? And in the meantime, while you guys are calling in or thinking, take a look at the Body Language Mastery. It is coming out February 28th. You do not want to miss it.
The Body Language Mastery Course from Modern Life Dating is coming out February 28th this month. This course is going to show you how to understand a female's body language on a date and give you the confidence to know what she's thinking and feeling just by observing her body. The course includes 40 gestures total, both positive and negative. This course will increase your closing rate by at least 10%. In addition to that, after you're signed up for the course, there'll be 4 weekly webinars for you to attend with all your questions about the course, absolutely free. And that is a $280 value. And last, you'll be added to a private men's-only group that will be supporting you as you educate yourself on this journey. There is limited enrollment. That's right. Enrollment will only be one time per business quarter, so you don't want to miss out. Body Language Mastery by Modern Life Dating is being released on February 28th. To learn more, go to modernlifedating.com and sign up for the Triple Your Tinder email series, and you'll be automatically on the email list to receive updates about the course and your chance to enroll.
February 28th. You do not want to miss it. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. I am working my ass off to make sure this is fucking great. Lauto Thinking says, do you prefer Japanese girls or American girls? All right. Japanese girls just have a better personality, all right? Japanese girls just are far, because, you know, the average IQ in Japan is 106, right? And the media is not so, like, the reason why American girls are so, like, just cancerous is because the media is just constantly jacking these girls, like, dicks off. Just like, oh, my God, girl, you're fucking so amazing, girl. You could do anything. Men, fuck men. Men are second-class citizens. You're a woman. You can do anything. It's our time now, baby. You know, men have been suppressing us for all these years in history. Whatever fucking psychotic bullshit they think of. And now it's our turn. Blah! Right? Fucking the dumbest thing ever. Girls know deep down in their heart as well. All right? If we were to have an all-out war, men would win. Let's just be honest. Let's be real honest, all right? If my house is burning and I'm trapped inside, I want fucking 10 6'5" gorilla men coming in that goddamn fire truck, kicking down that door and saving my pathetic fucking ass as I'm burning alive in that fucking building. Are you kidding me? And you ask girls that, they'll tell you the same damn thing. Yeah, the media in the United States is just constantly just telling girls that just they're fucking way better than they are. Why? Because you just got to buy their products. That's what it is. So, you know, when you tell me, do I prefer Japanese girls or American girls? Man, without a doubt, I prefer Japanese girls because they're just down to earth. Hey, Rudy, what's up, dude? American girls are truly, like, lost in the fucking, like, they just, their perception versus reality is just completely skewed. It's fucking unbelievable. And I'm just like, dude, I just refuse to deal with it. Yeah, so guys who have, since last night's show, because last night I went in. Last night we had a fucking great show. And, man, oh, man. I got some consultations. I got my gentleman in South Africa. And then 2 other fellows booked as well. So guys, you who booked within the last 24 hours, we're going to get your consultations handled this weekend. All right. And I am going to be on the Red Man group as usual. And, you know, with what's going on, I'm going to be a regular on the Red Man group now. So I'm expecting consultations to keep coming in. So, you know, get them now while you can. But yeah, definitely for you guys that booked, 100% consultations will be handled this weekend. I believe I have 4 because I have to catch up with Jason as well. But yeah, if you guys don't want consultations, just know that I can help you out with your dating, mindset, attraction, fitness, whatever. Let's go to modernlifedating.com, click on Skype sessions, and we'll Skype. It is $70 for 1 hour. If you want to book one right now and you're in the chat, just click on this link right here, which is streamlabs.com/modernlifedating channel. Click on that, and you can book me by sending $70 to that address. You can use credit card or whatever. And also, if you want to, you can send a donation to those addresses as well as Modern Life Dating's PayPal, which is paypal.me/Modern Life Dating. Okay. We got Karma Policeman joining us on the Instagram feed. And he says, the Red Man Group is great show. Always like your comments on there. Thank you very much, sir. Lao Tao Thinking says, American women just aren't attractive anymore. Well, they are getting pretty big. I mean, data doesn't lie. Data is a beautiful thing, man. And them girls, oh, buddy. Plus size. I was so shocked when I went back to the States in December and I saw fat mannequins. Right? Fat mannequins. Like, has everybody just lost their mind? Don't you know that you're literally going to die sooner the fatter you are? Is nobody cared to be alive? I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty terrified of fucking dying. I'm trying to live forever, bro. And, yeah, being big, that's definitely, like, you're lucky to see 60 if you're a big guy or lady. So, Jesus Christ, fuck if I know. Yeah, you said no girls wearing dress in America. Yeah, they're all dressed like salarymen. They're all wearing pants and stuff. I'm like, what is this? What the fuck? Seconds. Oops, looks like my Block Talk Radio. I forgot to set the time. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Block Talk Radio is fired up. It is fired up. So we got an hour and 46 minutes left to call in. Guys, if you want to call in, 657-383-1318. A lot of the big thinkers in our space think that there's going to be some great reckoning coming that's going to bring balance back to the sexes, right? So we'll see who it is. I hope it is. I hope something happens, man. I really do. Because it's just like, I think guys are just getting fed up of being shit on all the time. Let's take a look at the chat. The chat is just lit up. Redhead Stoic, I think you're new here. American girls have a crazy sense of entitlement based on nothing. Yeah, seriously, wrestle me at least. Let's have a good old fashioned fight, and then then we can decide who's better. Because just because you want dudes want to bang you, that's not a merit. That's like me saying, oh, I'm a hot dude because girls want me to pay for dates. Like, no shit, I'm a man. Iowan Star, I think you're new as well. What's up, dude? Marcus says, you see how much women actually hate what feminism does when they hit that epiphany phase. Yep. Watch the show after work. That was amazing. Thanks, Raphael. Raphael, you're a great guy. I want to come to Brazil and hang out with you. Ernie, we got Ernie on the Instagram, and we got Ernie on the YouTube chat. We got two different Ernies. Ernie says, $16 spent on V-Day. I know. I spent the least compared to coworkers. Suckers. Buddy, there ain't nothing wrong to be spending a little bit of money. Let me tell you something. If a girl likes you, she will gladly eat off the fucking dollar menu of McDonald's. Okay? They like you. They'll go. You could feed them. You could go to the park and feed the ducks with them. They just want to be with you. Rudy says, American hoes. Sorry, but that's true. That's how it is here, especially in Florida. They think they're the shit. Yeah, Everett says, dresses have always been lovely on the lady. What the fuck? No feminist when the ship starts sinking. That's right. Somebody mentioned that they were in Germany here, and one of the comments on Instagram. I want to see what that said. Let's see. I want to read it because it was interesting. The guy said he was stationed in Germany. V. Landon says, agreed. Stationed in Germany for me. We'll never look at American women the same. Yeah, once you go abroad, boys, it's hard to it's hard to go back. It's hard to go back. Even Patrice noticed it, Rising Force. Oh, you seem to be new as well. What's up, Rising Force? Do you notice any difference between American women and Latinas? Yeah, the Latina ladies they're smart, man. Well, they're smarter. The I don't like girls who are in the hip hop culture and who talk like ghetto and stuff. The biggest turnoff for me is that, like, when a girl starts talking like, "Oh, what's up, my ninja?" "Oh, you can't hold me down," blah blah. Dude, that makes me want to fucking throw up. I'm just like, listen, go back to your projects. Seriously, because I am not dealing with that ghetto, that poverty-associated garbage. Like, I despise that culture. All right? So if they're like that, I don't deal with them. But if they're like, oh, hola papi, you don't think they're really like, and Spanish girls wear skirts. They're still like more in touch with their feminine side than like the average American white chick, unfortunately. Those kind of Latino girls are great, and I like them because they like to clean, they like to cook, they like to take care of their man, and they are crazy as shit though when they love you. Like they like, but I like it. Like when a girl's like extremely obsessed with me, I'm like, yeah, baby. Fucking obsessed more. Mo C's in the house. What up? Says, what do you say? Oh, I lost track there. Hold on. This chat is just flying. I love it. Mo C says that's why they promote body positivity in the States here. Yeah, just to get you to consume more, eat more calories, spend more money. That's all they care about. It's all a money game. All feminism, right? Feminism is a way for people to get more money and to get more political power. That's it. That's all it is. More money in the form of marketing, advertising, and more power in regards to female votes. That's it. That's the bottom line. Marcus says the shit will hit the fans soon. I do believe it. We'll see. Balance to the force. That's right, Wasted John. Can I be that guy? Michael's right. As a guy who gets shit on all the time, I am sick of it. Can confirm. Yeah, man. Trust me, I am too. It's just not like, it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, some of these chicks like get so masculine with me. I'm like, do you want to just fight? Because like, is that like, do you want to have the dick swinging contest? Because this is what men do. Like, we can swing our dicks, which you don't have one. We can swing all day, but like, let's just settle this. I hereby, from this day forward, issue every woman an octagon challenge. Okay, this is the hot dude octagon challenge. If you think you're better than me, let's go have a full contact fight in the octagon. All right. Let's see how you do in there. Right? Oh, Schaefer Lawson says, man, just listening to some of your advice, I managed to land a Tinder date in 3 messages. That's right. Fuck yeah. I'm normally against Tinder, but I thought, fuck it, momentarily. Timeless advice. Don't suck up. Be you. That's right. That's right, baby. 3 dates. 3 messages. That's all it is, right there. Boom, boom, boom. The old feminist girls are making MGTOW supporting videos now. They realize men are running away. I don't believe them. Hey, listen, there's no such thing as like a red pill woman, all right? I think I gave Mr. Michael Zarate a fucking extremely large red pill this week. There are no such thing as red pill women, but I just showed him some shit from like what a girl is posting. And like, oh, I'm faithful and blah, blah, blah. And then what she's really doing behind the scenes? No, there's no such thing as a red pill woman. No such thing. Actually, you want to hear something funny? I used to be friends with, I'm still kind of friends with that, I don't know if you guys have been in the sphere, so you red pill chick. But if you go to www.redpillchick.com, it redirects to my site. So yeah, if you go to redpillchick.com, it redirects you to modernlifedating.com. So I am the red pill chick, baby. They're not keeping our land. Oh my God. Raphael says it would be awesome. Brazil has some great butts. You would know. I'm a boop man. I'm all about them titties. I'm all about the titties. So spent $150 on V-Day myself. Yeah, Mr. Jackson, I believe you booked a consultation. I don't know. I think somebody did. I got a Jackson, I believe. Maybe it wasn't you, but them ratchet hood rats and the non-black women that want to be black. Ugh. Greg B. Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome, Greg. All right. So yeah, guys. Jesus. Yo, Modern Life Dating. That shit had me so mad and then so turned off at the same time. Michael Verate. Good. Good. Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hates flow through you. Go Glock Lesnar in the octagon. I love it. No such thing as red pill women. Yeah, go to redpillchick.com and you can see me. Yeah, Mr. Park, come on over to YouTube. Guys who are watching on Instagram, come on over to YouTube. The first couple 15, 20 minutes of the show, I just interact with the audience. I take any calls, which there seems to be no calls today. If you want to call in for you guys just joining, it's a little bit larger audience now. 657-383-1318. Let me know what's going on. Omar, welcome. And yeah, we can make it going here. Let's get this thing on the show. Let's get the show on the road. Jesus, can't fucking talk. Yeah, Cain Velasquez fighting this weekend after 2+ years. I don't know, man. We'll see. Ngannou cannot wrestle at all, and Cain is a pretty good wrestler. I don't know. He's been out of the octagon for a while. That is true. But if Cain gets hit by Ngannou, he's going to bed. He's going straight to sleep. When Werdum submitted Cain, I couldn't believe it, because I love watching me a good submission, because submissions actually, if you look at the numbers in the UFC, submissions are going down. People are getting more and more intelligent in regards to ground game, so the rate of submission is actually going down. The rate of decisions are actually going up, which is awful. But yeah, let's just get the show on the road. So no callers, guys, taking it easy on a Friday. It's all good. I hope you are getting ready to lift some weights, bang some bottoms, slay some dragons if you need to. Getting out there, ejaculating, evacuating, right? We are the ejaculators. Ejaculators assemble. So, guys, we're going to talk about something very important today. And this is high-level stuff, but I'm just going to get into it because we need to. The title of today's episode is Why You Need to Let Go of Worrying If She Is Cheating. Guys, as you know, our mantra in this community is make money, make muscles, and continue to work on your game. Because game is not a static skill. Okay, game goes up the more you practice it, and game goes down the less you practice it. Same thing with the gym, right? You're lifting weights, you're strong, you're getting big, you're looking hot, dude. You stop lifting weights, guess what happens? Whoa, you start getting a little flabby, you start getting a little weaker, muscle starts falling off. It's the same thing, right? So we always got to be pushing forward on these 3 avenues. Now, we're going to talk about why you just need to let go of the fact of worrying if she's cheating or not. You know, somebody said this the other day, and it's true. He's a total chode, but Aziz Ansari wrote a book called Modern Romance or something like that. He wrote some book, and this guy, he's a celebrity, and he doesn't know how to use his game. And look at Aziz Ansari, he's a fucking dweeb. He's like 5'1", like 10 pounds, and I read his whole story about like how he went out with some chick, and he could not even fucking shit. If I was a celebrity, I would be leveraging that shit to be having like gaggles of whores and orgasms and orgies at all times. Because when you have that type of leverage, you can do it. But he has no game, even though he's super like rich, famous, and he got caught up in that whole sexual harassment Me Too thing, right? So what happened was he wrote this book, and he wrote something very good. And he says, nowadays, everybody has a singles bar in their pocket, which is the smartphone, right? And the amount of thirsty guys out there, geez, I can't fucking talk today. Please forgive me, guys. The amount of thirsty guys out there is just mind-boggling. Because I saw this evolve. Like around 2014, when social media really started hitting its stride, I was just like looking at comments on girls' photos, and a new thing had been brought to my attention. I'd seen these guys like, oh my God, baby, you're so beautiful. Oh, love you, darling. You're so wonderful, girly, blah, blah, blah. Unbelievable. I could not believe it. I never leave a compliment on a girl's photo. That's straight out of fucking principle. I never do that. Fucking never. But you got an army of dudes out there ready to do whatever just to get some ass from a girl. Whatever. That's why these dudes are signing up for Snapchat Premium. Okay? That's why, like, paying a girl for her to send, like, pictures of her ass or, like, her fingering herself or her tits or whatever. How pathetic. How absolutely fucking pathetic. Are you joking me? Do you know porn is free everywhere on the internet? Do you know that? I don't advise you looking at it, but even if you had to resort to it, why would you pay some chick money? I'm assuming guys in our community, I'll catch you over here, Ernie. I'm assuming guys in our community, I mean, I hope are you guys commenting on chicks' photos and telling them how wonderful and beautiful they are? I don't comment on anything. Zero. They don't even get likes from me. Fuck no, man. Fuck no. But that's the thing. That is the thing. Number one reason why you can't be worrying about her cheating or not is because the opportunities are never going to stop. They are never going to stop. She is always going to have the ability to instantaneously cheat on you. Worst case scenario, it'll take her like a day, maybe a week. Okay? It is absolutely, totally possible, especially these things. Somebody's saying Bill Burr is red pill as fuck. I would say he has red pill concept, but I don't think he's fully red pill. I don't think he's fully red pilled. I think he just has some concepts down. But because, he got married to Nia or whatever, and she's like a black feminist chick. And I don't think he had game. Because if he had like razor sharp game, he definitely wouldn't have settled down with a feminist. And Perfect Burrito says Bird is slipping since marriage and baby. He used to be red pill, definitely less so now. Yeah, because they you're living with a feminist. You married a feminist. Of course, she's gonna erode away at you every day. Thirsty Beta's on IG's. Yeah, if you guys see on Instagram, Thirsty Beta, he posts all the chicks, all the guys like begging girls on social media for attention. It's fucking hilarious. Antonio Cotan is a new member here, for me at least. I don't remember him being here before, but he says, while I don't advocate hookers, that's still better than being thirsty. Just how shows how low thirst is, truly is. Redhead Stork says, hell no, my plates sext me pics of themselves without me asking. Yeah, but you think you're the only one receiving those? You're probably like on a fucking sending list of like 20. So that's the first reason why you can't fucking worry about these chicks cheating, because it's just a total waste of time. Because, I mean, that's really the backbone of this show. It's a total waste of time. But with the singles bar in their pocket, social media being validating them every single second that they're alive, buddy, come on now. What are you going to do? Really, what are you going to do? You're going to take away her social media? Yeah, you can do that, but we'll get into why that's not viable solution itself. And I'm readjusting my fucking Instagram feed because I need a better setup here. All right. We got a caller on the line. Caller, you've been holding for 2 minutes. Give me a second and I'll get you on. All right. And all right, caller, you're on the line.
Hey, what's up, John? It's me, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob, what's going on?
Hey, man. So this Monday, right? That mom. This is an update. So you told me to like hardcore ignore her, right?
Yeah.
So basically, that Monday, I came in, and she was working that day, and I was like, I didn't say it specifically to her, but like just coworkers in the area where I clock in, I was just saying, hey, what's up? Just clocked in, doing my thing, and then once everyone like stepped out the room, I just went totally silent and just working on my schoolwork, just doing me. And she keeps on like bugging me, like, hey, what's up? Like, and playfully, like, saying like, why are you being such a dick? So I just replied with, so when I talk, I'm a dick, and when I don't talk, I'm a dick. And after that, I just kept it silent, and she kept on bothering me, saying like, stop it, And then she started to talk to all the other guy coworkers and asking, like, if they're going to bring anything for her for Valentine's Day. Or basically Wednesday or Thursday, 1 to 2, I forgot. And then she was like, she asked me. I didn't reply. So she said, before she left, she was like, you better bring me something. And I was like, what have you done to deserve something from me? And then I just stayed silent after that.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So let me give the audience a little
Yeah.
background. So what happened was this chick was like, I'm coaching Jacob personally, right? He's in Tokyo, so I have a special thing going on with him. And this girl is constantly like just using him for attention, basically. And I say, you've got to hard filter her. You've got to give her the hard close. And I said, tell her, hey, let's meet at this time, do this activity at this location. And she did not oblige, right? She did not comply. And I said, okay, if that happens, you got to give her the hard ignore. Like ice in your veins, nothing. And I said, watch, she'll keep coming to you. So that's what's happening right now. So, Jacob, this is what I say you got to do. Honestly, what you've got to do, Jacob, is you've got to keep the hard ignore going. And then let her, she's going to get more and more aggressive. In the meantime, you just keep sourcing other chicks. And when you start getting these other chicks flying and going, she is going to feel that on you. And she's going to get more desperate for your attention, or she's going to lose interest and just move on to another guy. But either way, you're just barking up a tree that's going to lead you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say is going on right now. So what you're doing is right. So just keep that going. And honestly, if she asked me,
another thing, like,
I was going to say, if she asked me, what are you bringing me for Valentine's Day? I'd be like, I got a big American sausage for you, honey. But you got to meet me. You got to meet me. You got to meet me later to get it, because that's the only thing you're fucking worthy of. But go ahead. What were you going to say is next?
But anyways, like, and then on Valentine's Day, like, the two dudes, and then one of them was off that day, but two of them, they be sipping and they actually brought her chocolates, man.
Oh, God.
Because she's, like, the youngest and the better-looking coworker that we have, or the best-looking coworker we have. And that just kind of makes me upset, because, like, it's like they're blind, you know?
Yeah.
And basically she's using her attraction just to get shit out of them.
Yeah, welcome to the world of women.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to let you go, but thanks for calling in.
Yeah, no problem, dog.
All right, see ya. Yeah, that's Jacob in Tokyo, who I'm coaching. Man Mindset, what's up, dude? Had a little call there, but good to have you. Now, bro, just because she's cute, hell no. Jay Fresh, you're the first one. I think it's the first time I've seen you tuning in. Jay Fresh, if you want to come over to YouTube, go to youtube.com, type in Modern Life Dating. We're just going to talk about what's going on today, and that's why you need to let go of worrying if she's cheating or not, okay? And that's the thing, guys. Here's another example. This chick that he's talking about, okay, she's married. She's married. She's married and after Jacob. And like aggressively after him. So, you know, she's always coming into the work and always after him. And I said, yeah, just see if she's about it or not. So it seems to me that she's just attention whoring, but still. She's got a husband at home, complete idiot, completely, either that or he just doesn't care. But, good Lord, what a headache. And that's another reason I'm saying, guys, that, you know, with the social media in her pocket, she's got endless attention. Endless attention. SJ3 in the house, what up, dude? But yeah, it's just crazy. And then, yeah, Trophy Dolphins, now he's in the chat. Jacob saying she's got a circle of friends that are all hoes. Yeah, if your girl is a bunch of hoes, if she's hanging out with a bunch of hoes, she's probably a hose. I'm MGTOW at work. Only time I agree, identify with that group. There you go. But yeah, guys, worrying about if she's going to be cheating all the time, it's just the opportunity is never going to leave her. There's always going to be some desperate guy out there ready for her to extort. But the thing is, at the end of the day, girls get tired of those guys. They get tired of them because girls actually want a real man. Girls don't want to be in charge. They want to be with a guy that is the boss, that's going to tell them what to do, lead them, guide them, protect them. That's what they want. Right? So let's talk about another reason, okay? And I've seen this, and look, for you guys that do it, that's fine. It's fine. And this is not, and listen, and never in my show am I like throwing shade at somebody or being passive aggressive or anything, okay? Some guys do this, some guys don't. Some guys in the chat do it, right? Some guys in the manosphere do it. I don't give a fuck. But for me, because I used to do it too, right? But if you're checking your girl's GPS, you're tracking her, and you're like constantly monitoring her, and you're constantly checking her shit, checking her phone, and constantly, like, I'm talking every single fucking day, checking her social media and micromanaging her and be like, who's this guy? Who's that guy? Guys, you know what? I advise you to do it. I advise you to do that, okay? Just so you can grow sick and tired of it. Because it's draining. I personally assume that if I'm not with a chick, that there is just a huge dick inside of her at all times. At all times. And the dick is just constantly ejaculating. Right? I can't waste it because it's a waste of time. If you have money problems, or you're not in shape, or your game is not as tight, and you're worrying about where's this girl, what is she doing, you're checking her social media, checking the shit, that is a poor use of your mental facilities. All right? It is an absolute shitty way to be using your power. Use that energy, okay? Use that energy to make yourself a better man. Use your energy to build a second stream of income. Build a passive stream of income. Use that energy to hit a new PR in the gym. Use that energy to spend time with people that are actually like loved ones, family members. Buy a fucking dog, right? And we got 50 people in the live. 51 now, Jesus. 51, and we got 3 on the Instagram. Unbelievable. Thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in here. But guys, it is just, Jesus, 52. So yeah, it's a total waste of time, guys. It's a total waste of time because look, Patrice O'Neal said it best, okay? All right? Think about this, all right? Patrice O'Neal legit said this. He said, a woman can walk into a bar, and it's so fucking true. A woman can walk into a bar and grunt and point at her fucking crotch. And some guy who is, pretty pathetic or an opportunist like myself, he would look at her and fuck her. All right? That's all she has to do. If any of you guys walked into a bar and started grunting and pointing at your crotch, somebody's going to fucking shoot you. You're going to get fucking shot and you're going to die. All right? That's why when regards to cheating, you're never going to win the battle. You're never going to win the battle. The only way you're going to win is you're like just going to fucking shackle up this woman into a fucking dungeon someplace and keep her all tied up, which I do not advise, okay? I do not advise that at all. Making that clear. So it is just a complete and total waste of energy. And you cannot win that battle. You cannot win that battle whatsoever, guys. It is just not ever going to happen. So the lines are open if you guys want to call in, if you have anything. Let's see. Real Don Cook says, what about cheating first, a.k.a. branch swinging. So now here's the thing. Now let's not get this twisted, okay? I am not saying that you should be okay with your woman cheating, okay? If you catch her cheating, it is totally up to you what to do in that situation, right? Me personally, if I catch my girl cheating right now, if I catch her cheating, part of me is going to be happy. I'm like, oh, right, time to get some new pussy. Like, I'm going to be like, yeah. So I'm going to be fucking thrilled. I'm going to be like, yeah, buddy. So I don't give a shit, really. Like, that's just my mindset, right? So, oh, and somebody just got SJ3. You got timed out by Steve Dedeem. Come on now, that's the first time out in show history. Oh, buddy, let's see what happens. But yeah, gotta behave. Respect Steve Dedeem. Hey, listen, guys, that audio that I have on the. Let me just explain why Steve Dedeem is such a good man, real quick, okay? Steve Dedeem hooked me up. He asked me to write the audio. Words for the body language mastery course that I have, and I sent it to him, and he got the voice actor to do it for me 100% for free. And Steve Dedeem didn't ask me for any money. He didn't ask me for anything in return. Steve Dedeem just helped me. TheManMindset.com. He's a good man. He's a very nice guy. So guys, definitely, keep it respectful in here. It is what it is. Sometimes shit can get we can get a little caught up. We're a bunch of dudes, a bunch of hot dudes in here, a lot of testosterone flowing around, so we're going to bump heads once in a while. But hey, let's work this together. But Steve Dedeem is a good man. Steve Dedeem is HDA, baby. Hot dude approved. HDA. Hot dude approved. I approve him. So, he's got my stamp. Not that he needs it, but, it is. Jason Goodwin's Listen While I Jog. Jason, we're going to handle our consultation this weekend, sir. I was talking about you earlier in the show. And we've got 56 on watching live and then 4 in the Instagram feed. So that's looking like a brand new record. And guys, real quick while I say here, I'm actually streaming also on twitch.tv. So if you go to Twitch and you're a gamer, go to twitch.tv. And type in Modern Life Dating. I'm trying to get to 50 followers. I have 20 right now, so I need 30 more. So if you're watching this and you like watching games, I stream Soul Calibur 6. I'm going to be streaming Apex Legends soon as well. And then also I do play Black Ops 4 as well. So I play a lot. I'm pretty good at Soul Calibur 6. And sometimes Cultivate Crypto comes over and he plays Madden and plays as the Vikings. So you can watch him as he streams the Vikings. So if you ever see Vikings being played, that's Cultivate Crypto. So send him your inquiries about cryptocurrency and stuff. We got some great stuff coming up for the Tokyo Crypto Show next week as well. But anyways, yeah, back to the cheating thing, right? Yeah, it's just, look, and here's why I advise all guys to, take some time in your life, check a girl's phone, check her emails, check her social media. Do it. If you have an opportunity, do it. Believe me, if she's hanging around you, she's already done her. If you're fucking her and you fucked her more than once and she's sticking around, she is snooping on you. Believe you me. She is snooping on you. She's checked your phone when you're in the bathroom. She's checked your emails. She's checked all the girls that are liking your photos and leaving comments. She's done all her due diligence because that's what girls do, especially when they like you. Okay? And check it. Take a look, and you will see stuff that might shock you, man. It might shock you. Remember, I told you guys when I had the long distance relationship, and I had set up my ex-girlfriend's iPhone, and I was able to find my iPhone GPS on there, and I could see where she was. So I'd pop in once in a while. But one day, she told me she was somewhere she was not. And even went to the point when I started FaceTiming her to get a hold of her. She FaceTimed me back 15 minutes later. And she had dipped her head in the shower and wrapped a towel around her neck and answered the FaceTime, like drying her hair, being like, "Oh, hey, sorry, I was in the shower." And I was like, "Oh, wow." I was fucking pissed. I was like, "You liar. You lying fucking bitch. I cannot believe this is the level that you're going to." Do it and you'll see. And you know, some guys want to put the tracker on the girl and whatever. It is what it is. Okay? But do your deep digging and then you'll see that it is, at the end of the day, a waste of energy because you can't control it. You cannot fucking control it. Omar H says, quick question. In your opinion, is pimp game the only game? In other words, are introverts fucked if they don't turn extroverts? No, you don't have to be an introvert to be a fucking, or extrovert to be a pimp. Extroverts are just better at running their fucking mouths. That's it. You can practice extroversion. Pimp game is controlling the woman's mind. Okay? That's the real game right there. And here we go. 59. I think that's an all-time high right there. 59 live viewers on YouTube. And if you guys are enjoying the show, do not hesitate. I need to get the audio synced up here, so send me a donation at streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel if you're enjoying the content. I'm here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not Saturday, sorry. Sunday to Friday. I'm here every morning, 8 a.m. Live show. You can call in for free, get your help. And if you need a consultation, you could send $70 to that Streamlabs link right there, and we will get you situated with a consultation. Yeah, last night, oh yeah, John just brought it up. And look at that, we just hit 60 live viewers, all-time high, once again. Yeah, last night I was kind of joking around on the chat and telling some of the guys, like, oh, you know, just if you want to send me $10 for a pizza. And some of you guys sent me fucking $10 to the Streamlabs link. And I actually went out and bought the pizza. I posted the PayPal transaction on Instagram. And I enjoyed the pizza. It was a fucking great time. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Modern Life Dating. But yeah, if you need a consultation, I do hourly consultations. Not too strict on the time right now. So just 1 hour, $70. Click on that link, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating channel. And you will be able to book a consultation with yours truly to get your situation handled. In addition to that, if you're watching me on the replay, you can go to modernlifedating.com, click on Skype sessions, and check out securely with PayPal. And now we just hit 61, so wow, it's just unbelievable. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what I've got to say on that subject. It's just, today's episode's gonna be short but sweet. But yeah, man, guys, it's just a total waste of energy. It's a total 150% waste of energy. Okay? It is not beneficial to you at all whatsoever. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the phone lines again. Well, the phone lines are always open, but I'm going to put the number here. 657-383-1318. If you get any questions, call in now. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, you want to know exactly what I'm talking about, or maybe you don't trust my ability, maybe you don't think my maybe you don't think my coaching skills are up to par, maybe you're skeptical, call in and ask me a question. And if you guys want to ask me questions in the chat, on the Instagram chat, and as well as the YouTube chat, call in now. And man, I can go for days. I can go for fucking days. GTA fans, Jonathan, are you saying I should cheat on my girlfriend? A real pimp knows not to ask that question in public, and a real pimp knows the real answer to that. That's all I can say. And if you're a real pimp, you get it. So, that's that. But yeah, man. You know, and that's the thing too. Once you realize, I think girls eventually may come to the realization. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But I feel like eventually some girls wise up to realize like they just can't be like infinitely chasing dicks. Not a lot. And usually it hits them when they hit the epiphany phase. And that's why, Donovan and I, we both are a part of the same, mental thinking point of hot girls, 9s and 10s. They're community property. They're always dating some dude. They're always dating some new guy, and they always think like, oh, fuck, this guy doesn't do what I say. I'll just replace him. That's like the guy who's really young and talented, and he keeps quitting job and quitting job after job after job, and he's really good at interviewing, but next thing you know, he's 50. He's not mastered anything, and he hasn't stuck with anything, and he's just 50, and all he's good at is just bullshitting his way from one job to another. Wasted all his time, wasted all his resources. That's the same thing a lot of women do with their pussy, right? They fucking hop from one dick to another. Well, fuck this guy, he's not good enough. Well, fuck this guy, he's not good enough. Well, fuck this guy, he's not good enough. Next thing you know, she's 50. She's fucking hooked on pharmaceutical drugs. She's got a house full of stinking cats. And she's alone. Common thing there. I tell you what, in this world, the ones that really need coaching is the ladies. And we got a caller on the line. Let's see what caller's got to say. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, this is Park. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for what you're doing. I really enjoy your show every morning.
Thank you.
And yeah, actually, what I talking about, like I like your show, and then I always, I also want to talk about like the cheating, today's story. So actually, like last year, like I met several women. I acting like several different characters, and then I acting like an empathic guy, like trying to like I want you, needy, and then actually it's not working. And then if I act like a sociopath, it's actually working better. Like girls are like sociopaths.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I felt.
Yeah. Well, like, if you're being needy and you're constantly doing what they say, you're just falling into their frame. And they have fun with those kind of guys for a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's not in female nature to like want that kind of guy. Girls want a guy that's like alpha, controlling, possessive, like really wants to keep her, possess her, and like, keep her as his. And every girl knows that's true. Like I've met tons and tons of girls who are just like, they see an attractive guy and they just think, oh my God, please just take me. They know it. So being needy and like those things is never beneficial at all.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you calling from?
But like from Georgia, U.S. We met you in the Okinawa.
Ah. Okay. Good shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe that.
As your instruction, and I try to make stable money, and then I try to invest myself more.
Good.
Thank you for it's good start for New Year. It's actually in like January.
Good.
I was so happy to Yeah. Thanks so much. Always.
All right, brother. You take care. Have a great day.
All right. You too.
All right. Bye-bye. Wow, that's interesting. So I met that guy when I was pretty fucking wasted at a bar in Okinawa when I went on my little trip last year by myself. I went out drinking alone. And I actually met him, and I met Mr. Park, who watches, the Korean guy who always pops in here. And, they've been turning into the show. That's really cool to see people from real life popping in. We got another caller on the line. Let's see. Hey there, caller. You're on the air.
Yo, what up, man? It's the Dean, big dog.
Hey, Steve the Dean. What's up, brother?
Shit, man. Just trying to give you some support and some love, baby.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. What's going on with you? You just waking up over there? It's early, right?
I've been up for a minute. I was just saying, everything that you're saying is on point. But these guys have to understand that it's not something they got to work on and stuff, and that's why they need to get, go to Modern Life Dating and get with you to learn this stuff. They got to learn that it's not something that you can just pick up and play. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, definitely. That's why I tell the guys, it is what it is. for the guys who may not have money or they may not have their shit sorted out, I do the show. I'm literally on the air 7 days a week with a free call-in number. And then, take my free advice, apply it to your life, and then when you need more in detail and more in-depth coaching, I'm here. You book a consultation, we'll level you up in life. So, yeah, we're just both giving back to these men. It's sorely needed these days, it seems, Steve.
Yeah, it is, but a lot of guys don't understand women, or they really don't really understand themselves because they think it's about the woman. That's the problem. They make everything about these bitches and not themselves, bro.
100%. That's why I tell everybody in the show watching, you've got to be only caring about yourself. And that's another thing. Worrying about cheating and all these things, it's a waste of time. You're putting all your time and effort into the black hole that is chasing a woman's validation. It's just not worth it. That's why just do things on your terms, live life your way. That's why I tell the guys, build the kingdom and you're the king who decides who can come in and who has to go.
No, you're absolutely right, man. But if you don't know yourself, you're a king without no castle. And that's the problem. A lot of guys focus too much on the women instead of themselves, brother. But, I just wanted to give you a shout out, some love, bro. That's all.
Steve the Dean, you are a very, very nice man. I appreciate you calling me in. And Steve is a grill pimp. I'm going to let you go, Steve, but thanks so much, brother.
All right, brother. Peace.
See ya. Yeah, Steve is the real deal. Steve is a very, very good man. And, and Steve knows his shit, man. He runs his own website, themanmindset.com, and he does his own radio show. And he's been helping me out with a lot of this stuff as well. So, yeah, it is just, that's the state of affairs out there right now. A lot of guys need help, and hey, I'm free to help you out. So I'm here every fucking day. Literally every fucking day. Mullen says, if she's your main chick, show her you can cheat. Not overtly cheating. Make her imagination blow. Yeah, that's Dread Game. That's Dread Game 101. Mr. Smart RN, our local nurse Chad, with the benzo, says, one of the very few reasons a woman will leave an alpha is too much cheating. Don't rub it in their face, guys. Yeah, no. Well, we're talking about females cheating, but yeah, you can't be rubbing it in your girl's face like, I'm cheating on you again, bitch. Haha. It doesn't work well like that. That is like, it didn't work out like that. Omar says that's why they're trying to freeze their eggs right now so they can have babies at 50. Oh, that baby's going to be born with one leg. It's not a good idea to have a baby when you're 50. Yeah. Here's a great comment by Moan. He says, I've been spinning plates for the past half year. I see females as my entertaining object. Sometimes they come, most times they vanish. Yep. And that's what it is. That's why I tell you guys, make money, make muscles, okay? Learn game. Do those three things, and you're good to go. Yeah, Island Star just says, get money, fuck bitches, ejaculate, evacuate. That's a t-shirt right there. That is a fucking t-shirt. But yeah, I think that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate you all for watching today. Today's a little shorter episode than usual. Oh, we got another call on the line. I think this is Pine. Hold on. Pine, is that you?
Jonathan, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, that is.
What's going on?
Not much. Just calling to give a little advice, actually, to Winston Wolfe. He's asking some questions, and I'm going to say this much, bud. Don't worry too much about the girls. Focus on building your empire first. Look, let the girls be a byproduct of your success. If a woman really wants to be on board with what you're doing, she's going to do some shit to be on board with what you're doing.
Yep.
So don't worry too much about it.
Spot on.
Be your own man, conquer the world, and the bitches will come afterwards. Be your own fucking king, man. But anyway, I'm out, gents. Take it easy, Jonathan.
Appreciate that, Pine. As always, appreciate that. And looks like we got another caller, so I'm going to take this caller as well. We got 573. I don't know where that's from. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Jonathan, Matt Silvey here.
Hey, what's going on, Matt? This is your first time calling in.
Hey, brother. Usually I'm having to deal with the kid and the wife first thing in the morning, and then I come into work. But I'm the only one at work today, so you get a call in.
Thanks, man. How you doing?
Yes, to build on your last caller, one of the things I've been doing is writing a book for teens and guys in college to get their shit together.
Good.
There's a lot of information out there, but it's all kind of fractured.
Yeah.
So I'm giving them the basics, and in each chapter, I'm giving them additional resources, such as The Rational Male, Tanner Guzy's Appearance of Power, that kind of shit.
Good stuff.
In the back of the book will be a one-year plan. And it's all based off the fact that it takes 28 days to build a habit. So 12 habits. What were 12 habits that you would suggest guys take to better themselves?
Me.
Yeah.
All right, here.
Kent, you know what's going on?
Well, thank you very much. All right, well, I'm going to let you go. Let me knock that out then, okay? Thanks for calling in, brother.
Take care. Have a good day, brother.
You too. All right, that was Matthew Silva calling in. He said, what are 12 things that I would advise all young men to do? Okay. First and foremost is definitely make sure you're learning an actual marketable talent that is going to be able to be tradable to the economy to get large sums of money. All right. Something that won't be completely knocked out by AI. Obviously, gym, no jerking off, no porn, count your calories, have a basic understanding of nutrition, processed foods, all those things. If you have the opportunity, definitely learn a second language, because when you learn another language, it actually slows the aging process of the brain. Number 8 would be, well, at this point, it would be definitely start, have a general understanding how cryptocurrencies work, because cryptocurrency is going to be a part of all of our lives within our lifetime. That's for sure. Number 9 would be, definitely, of course, and these are no particular order, but except for number 1, definitely learn a marketable skill that you can provide value to the economy in order to get large sums of money for it. Number 10 would be obviously learn game. Is that number 9? Number 9, learn game for sure. Learn game, get at least 20, 25 girls under your belt. That's when you have like a real solid understanding of game and what's going on. And then I guess that was number 9. So number 10 would be, definitely travel. Travel outside of your country to at least 5 countries and stay for at least 2 weeks. Number 11, learn how to fight. Learn how to fight on the ground and learn how to fight standing up. And number 12, live up to these things. Live it out. Practice consistency and discipline. Those things right there. Oh, Perfect Burrito brings up a good one as well. Stop buying stupid shit. Yeah, no, that's a whole other show. That's a whole other show in itself. I mean, we did a little bit of that yesterday, the importance of being clean and game, which is extremely important. So we got some good ones here as well. John Shore says minimal pizzas. I know, right? Thank you for the pizzas last night, guys. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it. We got no more callers on the air. And, So, guys, just to sum it all up, you can't stop a woman from cheating. You can't stop a woman for lying. So stop wasting your energy on it. It's a waste of fucking energy. It's a waste of fucking time, all right? And if you guys want my help, go ahead and go to modernlifedating.com, click on Skype sessions, and you can book a Skype session there if you want to get your shit handled. You can click on the lab and the link in the chat right now, streamlabs.com/modernlifedating channel. Send $70 there to get your consultation going. Or if you just feel like this show is of value and you want to send me a donation, the next thing I'm going to do is, because as you've seen, I've been moving this mic back and forward, and it's just fucking retarded. And I just got to move the mic forward to the speakers come out of the MacBook. So eventually I'm going to have like a soundboard so I can just like merge the sounds and make it all sound really nice and just basically increase the production value. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the set yet, but I think, eventually we're going to have to upgrade this as well. But it's going great. It's going great. Everything's going good. Thank you guys so much for being part of this community. And I'll see you tomorrow on the Redman group. I will be on the show there, and we might be doing a little bit of a post show as well. Not entirely sure if I'm going to be with Donovan or maybe Ryan Stone. I'm not entirely sure, but be sure to catch me on the Redman group. I will be there, and we will be dropping red pills like we are dropping these hoes. That's going to do it, guys. You guys have a great Friday. Get out there, kill it, take the fucking best opportunity that you have, which is today, and make the most out of it. And I will see you tomorrow on the Redman group. Bye-bye.